Shalom Israel, first and foremost, I want to say Kahalayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Barakathum, to the elders who taught us truth, to the brothers and sisters on the four corners of planet Earth, standing on his laws, statutes, and commandments, and praying for the hastening of the coming of Yahweh Hamashiach, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. My name is Mapathak, okay? I want to say Shabbat Shalom, to the brothers and sisters, who celebrating, lunar Shabbat. And the brothers who celebrate, brothers and sisters who celebrating, Friday and Saturday Shabbat. And the people who celebrating Shabbat, period, Shalom, Like, once again, my name is Mapathak. What I want to talk about really, really quick, is doing the work. Because it's all about getting out here in the hedges and highways, rain, sleet, and shine, coming out wherever the Spirit leads you, and doing the work. Because, as you think about it, the Most High put it on our hands. The people who coming out, okay, who doing the work, the Most High put it in our hands, to spread this gospel, which is this good news. And we all know and understand that the good news is for Israel, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But like I said, I got a couple of precepts, just a couple of them, just showing and proving how important is doing the work, because it says in the book of Revelation, your works is going to follow you, that's how you show that you believe, you could say you believe all you want, but doing the work, okay, doing the work, basically, that's the proof right there, doing the work, Like the one scripture says, I think it's in Hebrews. I'm not sure. It might be in James, but anyway, it says, let me see, how's it go again? I could say you have faith, but I can show you my faith by my works. Okay, something to that effect. But basically, by you doing the work, that shows your faith. This subject just came up just spontaneously through the Spirit. But like I said, I got a couple of precepts, through the Spirit. So my first precept I want to read is, all right, let me go to Colossians. Hold on one second. I don't like this translation. Let me get my RSV. Real quick. All right. This is Colossians Chapter 3, 23 and 24. All right. Colossians Chapter 3, 23 and 24. It says, whatever your task, put yourselves into it, as done for the Lord and not for your masters. Verse 24, since you know that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You serve the Lord Hamashiach. I'm going to read verse 25 too. For the wrongdoer will be paid back for whatever wrong he has done, and there is no partiality. So basically, through the Spirit, you're going to get paid for your work. And the Most High basically pays you good. The Most High is a lot like man. Man will pay you after 2 or 3 weeks. But through the scriptures, the Most High says you got to be paid when I work. At the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? So Most High pays you good. So it's always to do the work for the Lord. Instead of when it says masters, basically the ones that are over you, basically the job that you work for. Okay, the ones your boss, they're your masters. Okay. So basically, do the work for the Most High. And do overtime for the Most High. We're talking about salvation here. All right. My next precept, I'm gonna go to Proverbs 16 and 3. All right. All right, Proverbs 16:3 says, commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Okay? Commit your works to the Lord. Okay? Commit. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all brothers and sisters, y'all don't want to commit. You know what I mean? Y'all just want to do the work when you feel like doing it. You know what I mean? Commit. Make a commitment. Commit your works to the Lord, and your plans will be established. If your plans is according to the will of the Most High, they're going to be established. Okay? Okay? It's going to be a foundation. You know what I mean? Once you commit your works to the Most High. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Because when you plant a seed and it's the Most High seed, that seed's going to grow. You know? All right. The next piece I want to go to is 1 Corinthians 15:58. First Corinthians 15:58. It says, therefore, my beloved, be steadfast, immovable, always excelling in the work of the Lord, because you know that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. So you want to excel? You want to excel in something? Excel in the work of the Lord. Why? Because through the Spirit, so your work is not in vain. So if you're doing the work of the Lord, it's not for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for instance, you go to your 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then the next day the world gets destroyed. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're doing the work for the Lord, okay, and the world gets destroyed, then boom, that work you're doing for the Most High is not going to be for nothing. Because the work you're doing for the Lord, that can save your soul. You feel me? Simple. All right. My next precept is Proverbs 10:22. Okay, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 22. Let's see. 10, verse 22. It says, the blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Okay? The blessing of the Lord maketh you rich. So if the Most High bless you, okay, it's going to make you rich. Okay, and a lot of times, you know, when we think of the word rich, we're talking about money. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of things that's going to make you rich. Okay? A lot of things. By having the Most High watching over you, that's going to make you rich. So like the scripture said before that, you know what I'm saying? Do the work of the Lord, because the work of the Lord is not in vain. When the Most High blesses you, that makes you rich. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about spiritually rich. Why? Because heaven and earth will pass away, but these words are not pass away. Right? Read these words. Okay, the Most High's word is true. You know, man's word ain't worth nothing. The Most High's word is true. All right? Stay in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24. Okay, Proverbs chapter 12, verse 24 says, the hand of the diligent will rule, while the lazy will be put to forced labor. Okay? So the hand of the diligent, if you're doing the work and you're committed to doing the work of the Most High, okay, that's how you're going to obtain things, okay? By doing the work for the Most High. You know what I mean? But the scripture says, but the lazy will be forced to put forced to labor. Okay, if you're lazy, which means you don't want to work, which means, you know, you gotta be forced to work. You know what I mean? You're not gonna attain nothing by being lazy, by being forced to work. Come on now, yo. Okay, let me see. I got maybe like 2 more scriptures, because, you know, I'm about to get it in. You know what I'm saying? This camp day, you know, man, I'm at the spot early. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the spot early, you know what I'm saying? You know, through the Spirit, you know, doing the work for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So I got two more scriptures. Okay. My next scripture I want to bring out, okay, is Colossians Chapter 3, verse 17. Okay, this is book Colossians Chapter 3, verse 17. And it says, and whatever you do, in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, giving thanks to Yahweh, the Father, through him. So basically through the Spirit, whatever you do in these last and evil days, do all in the name of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Because you cannot get to the Father but through the Son. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Doing the work for the Most High. You know what I mean? Why? Because the Most High, he's going to deliver you in these last and evil days. You know what I'm saying? If you're part of that 1/3. Okay? I got one more precept, you know, and it's one more precept I got to go set up. Okay, this is, let me see. Let me see. Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 4:9. All right, this is the last scripture I'm going to bring out. This is the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9 says, 2 are better than one, because they have good reward. Is that what I want? Okay, 2 are better than one, because they have a good reward for their toil, or for their work. You know, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, he sent them out 2 by 2. Okay, one will pray, while the other one would minister. One would read, while the other one would break down the scriptures. Boom. But it's all about doing the work. Okay, you so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans. Okay, you know, get out there. You know, if the Most High bless you with the understanding of His word, you know what I'm saying? Get out there, you know, and feed His sheep. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and do the work. You know what I mean? Why? Because the scripture says your work is going to follow you. With that, once they call Halayim la Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Baraka Thumb, Yabaraka, Yahweh by Hashem Shai, Shalom.